Hello, charter leaders. I am Lindalyn Cacadelas, Executive Director of the North Carolina Coalition for Charter Schools. You are receiving the Charter Chatter this week from the Coalition. The Chatter is our way to communicate with charter schools across the state on important issues. We also publish the Coalition Connection, which is distributed only to our member schools and corporate partners. In this chatter, we want to make sure all charter schools are aware of a few important items. There is miscommunication going around the state about charter schools being included in the session law requiring district schools to provide summer school. Charter schools were intentionally not included in the legislation. The General Assembly understands that according to state law, charter schools are under a performance-based accountability model, not a rule-based model. What this means, you have the autonomy to do what is best for your staff, students, and their families. However, you are also accountable for the academic performance. So you figure out what's best and how to remediate any learning catch-up due to the last year of the pandemic. That is what makes charter schools unique. The good news is you have autonomy. The better news is you're responsible. All charter leaders are fully aware. A charter can be revoked for poor students' performance. But we know North Carolina charter schools do what is necessary for their students. No excuses, no shortcuts, whatever it takes. Also, be sure to use your ESSER II funding for whatever expenses you incur assisting your students to bounce back from the pandemic. Speaking of ESSER funding, the Coalition was instrumental in obtaining funding for all charters in the ESSER I and ESSER II funding. This federal funding is tied to the Title I program. There are over 50 charter schools that waive or are not eligible for their Title I funds. These schools would have been left out if the State Board of Education and the General Assembly had not set aside a portion of the reserve funds for them. The Coalition kept this need front and center for the last year. We are continuing to do the same for ESSER III funding. Read more about that below. Lastly, I want to personally invite you to become a member of the Coalition. We are a uniquely structured trade association. The Coalition is the only charter group in North Carolina with unlimited ability to lobby freely and promote charter interest in the General Assembly, the State Board of Education, and the Department of Public Instruction. Our mission is to serve member schools by keeping charter school stakeholders actively informed about legislative issues, advocating for equal charter school funding, and seeking autonomy of schools at both the statutory and regulatory levels. We offer a monthly newsletter and also special editions as needed, with all the latest action affecting charter schools. The Coalition is daily on the ground in Raleigh, representing your voice on important matters. During the General Assembly session, we offer bi-weekly Zoom updates with our government relations team. Our counsel, Matthew Tilley, is a partner with Womble Bond and Dickinson, and he leads the update with our lobbyists included. The interaction of charter operators and stakeholders makes this meeting filled with detailed legislative facts, which are discussed in real time. Additionally, we are a member-led organization with governance coming from experienced charter operators, leaders, and stakeholders. Member schools nominate and vote to elect all 11 members of our board, who serve staggered 3-year terms. I would welcome the opportunity to speak with you or your board about our work and membership in the Coalition. Please do not hesitate to contact me with any question or concerns. I can be reached at the email or phone number below. Looking forward to hearing from you.